also had some words to say.
Most of them are not even recognized in that area. So they went on and it comes to the rotation verse. For me, I am saying that for now that there are we task force as well as that of national union, because they are a kind of they work together. They work together in order to do what they frustrate driver. They are drivers to finish. You understand? When they meet you, they don't think require working. Because of that, you just want to go home. You plan to go back to the village.
I'm asking you right now, what will be done with the Rivers State Taskforce? And let's get you once again joining by facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. We're live there. Also enter at Nigeria Info PH. Check out also Nigeria 0230923. His question is Goodliffe. He's a chairman, Drivers Welfare Association. Goodnews, Goodliffe. Good evening. Welcome to Halifax.
Thank you very much. My name is Goodnews, the vice of the company.
Okay, let's get to it. Three of your drivers, your colleagues, reportedly were arrested during the protest. Let's start there. What is the situation right now?
Yeah, thank you very much. First of all, I will greet the Rivers State people viewing all over the world. Good evening. What really happened that yesterday?
No. Before we get to what happened, we'll get to what happened. But specifically, those three drivers that reportedly were arrested, where are they now?
I think they are still in the custody of the security agents.
Which particular security agents arrested them?
Anti-cultism.
Okay. Which state? Do you know what where the station is?
I don't really know, but they say it's close to that market side, opposite Happy by Saks Road, towards that Aziz.
Okay. Has any attempts been made to secure the release? And why are they being held by? Do you know why they're being held? And any efforts have been made to secure the release yet?
Some effort has been made, but the people that went there, they said they could not find them down the actual place of the call team. So this morning I was making an attempt to go to when the drivers they start again. I started to revive my vehicle back, to fill my tires. I left. I didn't go again for now. But I think by tomorrow, later this evening, I'm leaving here.
Three drivers, the information available to you, are still in the custody of the anti-cultism unit of Rivers Command.
Yes.
Okay. Let's start from the very beginning now. What happened? What were the circumstances that led to the deaths of your colleague, another taxi driver, from information you've gathered?
He's a cab bus driver.
Oh, keke driver?
A cab driver, not taxi driver.
Keke means keke bus. What do you mean by that?
The mini bus, smaller one.
Not keke.
Not keke.
Keke bus.
Keke bus.
Is it the type that was used on the campus of Uniport?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead. What happened then?
Actually, the very day, not that I saw what happened actually, but the drivers that saw what happened gave me an information which I verified to find out this was true. That the driver just parked at the room there, and they now came and asked him for money. He told them that they should wait for him to go, come back, and he will give him, which other drivers normally do.
Who is the uncle? Who wanted that came to him?
The Taskforce.
Which can you be what that's called?
They told me that it's wicked force.
Okay, that's task force on street trading, illegal motor parks, and all of that. That one.
No, the one that impound truck for honking. They impound the vehicle for honking. If you park where you are not supposed to park, they will park and send it to the government house.
Okay, all right, go on.
So when they came, now asked him for any he said that he will go and come back. All of a sudden, one went to the back and his valve. So when this young man came out from the vehicle, he said, "Why we pull my valve?"
What valve?
The valve, the valve tire.
Okay, all right.
He pulled it out and he told him this thing was not good. Staying in this junction together, look to your path down. One now came out from remove his battery. He resists them, so they now lifted him and he rushed the young at the room there.
What do you mean they rushed him?
They rushed to the.
Then what happened next? Before
when they hit him on the ground,
yeah.
They moved the battery. They said they took him to Amazing Grace from the Maya. So when they reached there, they said
that's a hospital.
It that cannot attend to him, that they should go another place. What I found out that all this for about 2 hospitals before they now PTH. So when they sent him to UPTH, he was on his to him. From that time,
what was this example?
He died Monday morning. When they destroyed the valve of the tire was on Sunday.
Sunday, this last Sunday?
Yes, that just passed.
Okay.
Yes. So they spoiled the tire and the young man was trying to find out what happened. They now lifted him up and put him on the...
So he passed away on Monday?
Yes, Monday morning.
This task force members, you refer to them as wicked task force, who committed this?
By the police.
Oh, the task force member responsible and apprehended by the police?
Yes.
When did this happen?
I don't really know they arrested him, but I got information that he's in the story, but has been apprehended. Sure.
Okay, but it wasn't one person, were none of them. So one person has been arrested, or all of them that were involved in that
One
incident?
person, the one that lifted him up, he's on the ground.
How about others who came at that time?
Those ones, I don't think that they apprehended those ones.
Okay.
Only just the one that hit him, that caused the death of him.
Is in police custody right now?
Yes, sir.
Did you confirm that?
It was one of the drivers that told me that at Rumkoro police station.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get the name of this person?
No, I don't know the name of the task force.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about your experience, the experience with taxi drivers or bus drivers, because this bus driver, you say cab driver.
Yes.
What has been the experience of your members with this task force over time?
Yeah, thank you. The experience we are having at Rumco, right, because of too many task force. We have Obiakpo task force, we have National Union task force, we have Wike task force, Community task force, and in some task force that don't even have a card, you will see almost all of them holding pliers. You will become Okoro the moment you cross council. Tension will hit you. According to the face no show, this face did not show. So it was a sin face.
What does that mean? Face no show.
Means is a new man. They will take huge amount from you. That's the meaning. But there are ones that when people like me, if I come, they see me, they will not enter. So what am I saying is that the experience in Rumokoro from Obiakpo Council to Camp Gate, there is no bus stop. Even at the Obiakpo Local Government Council, there is a bus stop there. According to the local government chairman, that any bus that comes should drop and go. Don't pick passengers there, because according to what he said, that when they are loading vehicle there, they will be shouting "Rupoku Igrita, Rupoku Igrita," and it is disturbing the peace of the council. So they stop people to load on the front of that Obiakpo bus stop there. So what am I saying is this? I'm suggesting that.
Fine, we'll come to suggestions in a moment. We'll get to that. But you talked about at Rumokoro especially. You talked about all kinds of task force. You have Obiakpo task force. You have Wike task force. You have National Union task force. You have Community task force.
Yes.
Now, what efforts? You are the vice chairman of the Drivers Welfare Association, and you call yourself a club as well. What efforts have you made? The leadership. You are part of the ExCos to let the authorities know the challenges that you and your members are dealing with, and to attend to this. You mentioned the Obiakpo task force. That suggests that the Obiakpo Council, led by its chairman, has its own task force as well. Have you communicated these challenges to the chairman of Obiakpo, for example, or any other authority? And if you have, what response did you get? Yeah,
thank you very much. We went there. My chairman, Saoke, went there to see him. And
when was that?
That was last year.
Okay.
So the Rumokoro police came, OSPAC came, National Union came, Wike Task Force, their leader came. Then they now provided a place from that, after you pass the filling station, coming from Rupoku to Rumokoro, after you pass that filling station, opposite the market, the slaughter, you will see where they mark with paint that they should park. But when 18-seater bus and 14-seater bus will come there to park and offload, not to carry, just to park and offload, they will apprehend the vehicle, which is not good. If you call that a bus stop, that place should be whether bus or taxi or keke minibus. They should allow all to park and offload and go. Check where somebody is coming to Rumokoro Market Slaughter. You will run and go and reach Safari. After the roundabout, Safari. Then the person has to trek down again to the market. What of it if it is an old woman? It will be too stressful for the woman.
Now, your challenges with all of these task forces, the Obiakpo Task Force, Wike Task Force, National Union Task Force, Community Task Force, is it just parking? Because from the sound I played back just a while ago, one of the drivers, your members I suppose, was complaining about the tickets as well. All kinds of tickets everywhere, this one demanding this, that one demanding that. So from your standpoint, and you are an ExCo once again of the Drivers Welfare Association, is the problem just that of parking, or are there other problems as well?
It is not only the parking. There are other problems lying down there, sir.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much. The ticket issue, Formerly, there were a lot of tickets in Rivers State. You see the one of Ikure local government, Obiakpo, Falga, and so on. Now, the buying of tickets is like where you are opening a notebook inside each and every vehicle. So the Board of Internal Revenue now come in conjunction with the Rivers State government that all these tickets should be assembled in one ticket.
I remember that was during the era of Adoage Norte, I believe. But go ahead.
Yes. They now bought a scratch card ticket, Rivers State government scratch card, and put all those tickets in that one. They sell at the rate of 300 naira. Now, before we know what is going on, the Board of Internal Revenue cannot be able to stand firm concerning this particular scratch card ticket. Some will bring out park maintenance, this and that. So, what am I saying in an essence is that the Board of Internal Revenue failed to stand firm for all the drivers to enjoy just that one ticket, that scratch card ticket. Now, we have National Union tickets, which is on their own, those bought by the National Unions. Why the FEB of Nigeria ticket we buy from Rivers State?
With Diode.
Welcome back to Hunt Back to Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt. Time Diode, 4:30 p.m. Thanks for staying tuned. Apologies for the abruptness of the commercial earlier on. But discussions are on still, and taxi drivers are now calling for the scrapping of the Rivers State Taskforce. They made the call during a protest yesterday after their colleague died following an altercation with officials of the task force over the weekend.
We don't want task force at Rupoku at Grita. We don't need any task force again. From Rumokro to Rupoku to that Grita, we don't need any task force.
Every other state, their annual tax is not up to 5,000 naira. But here in Rumokro, we pay more than 580,000 naira annually. Not only that, when you come to this Port Harcourt, governor approved only one ticket, which is 300 naira for smaller motor, then 400 naira for bigger motor. But all the whole local government in the state have went and produced so many tickets, not just only that, sticker everywhere.
Well, I'm asking you right now, what should be done with the Rivers State Task Force, joined by Facebook and Twitter, Nigeria Info PH. My guest is still in the studio. Goodnews, Goodliffe is Vice Chairman, Drivers Welfare Association. Welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
Now, you describe what happened with your colleague who lost his life or was killed, more or less, and all kinds of task force everywhere. Some of them you don't even know who they are. They just where, as one of your colleagues said, just wait from money from them. Are there other challenges you face besides problems with parking or all of these stickers and tickets and all that? Are there any other challenges you face with the task forces or the union or all of that?
Yeah, like the national union, when you go down to the Rumoko, what you hear was they will ask you, where my money? Just like that. As if they are doing it as a durex to the drivers. Some pay the money with grudge mind. And sometimes it is not only just that one. No. One group will come, I just don't want to mention name. One group will come with his 5 boys, another group will come with his 5 boys. Check where you give all the headmen 200 and all his boys 100 naira. Like 4 groups. Then you come to Igruta. There are many. You go to Omagwa.
Like how much does the average taxi driver or bus driver pay to all of these people every day, in one day?
Close to 4,000 to 5,000 naira a day.
4,000 to 5,000 naira a day?
Yes.
How much do you make in a day that you would pay 4,000 to 5,000 to some hoodlums?
Sir, the drivers are only looking for a way. By bit doing this way, they according to them say their face don't show. But if you refuse to give them, they will end up to impound your vehicle and send it to the park and deflate the tires.
Which park?
Sometimes it happens at Rumokoro Park, the National Union Park. Sometimes it happens at Igruta, National Union Park. Sometimes at Omagwa.
And whenever this happens, is there anything the driver can do to get their vehicle back, or even to ensure the vehicle is not taken there in the first place?
Sometimes they will take money from you, like 4,000, 5,000, and they will still take the car to the park. That money will become their own now. And you see everybody complaining. So many people are pulling out from the National Union with angriness. Some sold their motor. Some drivers, their car have been taken away from them by the car owners, saying that they cannot be able to give account of the day.
But you have formed yourselves, many of these drivers, into a Drivers Welfare Association. So you have a group, and there's strength in size, in numbers. How come you've not been able to resist all of this harassment and extortion even till now?
Thank you. What the DWCN always do, if any of our member is being apprehended by the National Union, we'll go there and release the person. Sometimes we talk to them. They will not like to listen to us. We are not calling any driver to come and join the DWCN, because the DWCN, the people that are already there, have seen that the DWCN work well for them. So they will go out and drag other people and come in. So Rupoku is increasing. Omagwa Ishobo also is increasing.
All right, your members embarked on the protest yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Was it yesterday? Okay,
yeah.
Yesterday. What happened yesterday? Where did you take the protest to, and did you get any response at all?
We were not doing it in a violent way, the protest. we are doing it in a peaceful demonstration. Peaceful, because we are not doing it based on the national union or the drivers' welfare. We are doing it concerning drivers as a whole. Because the man that lost his life, that died, is a driver. So everybody, whether taxi driver, bus driver, national union, DWCN, all of them came together that no work, nobody will work. So when they say nobody will work, the passenger I carried, they offloaded me down. That was from the point I joined them. And I told them that nobody should spoil any car. So when they see any motor that some vehicle will carry passengers, see them, they will be running away. They will chase the vehicle and offload all the passengers down. That is what they were doing yesterday. So
what did you protest to?
Yes, we started from the Rumokoro, went to Igrita. We wanted to go to Omagwa. They say that one of the Oga in Obiakpo is calling us. We now revised back to Obiakpo. Reaching Obiakpo, we did not see anybody. We went to Rumokoro and stand at Rumokoro. All of a sudden, the Nigerian army came. They wanted to, as if they want to shoot. So they say, why are we blocking the road? We say, sir, we lost our driver. So we are not happy about what has happened. Let the government come and hear what this has done. He says that we will block the road. All so many way. I told them that I cannot run away because we are not blocked. We are drivers. Look what has happened. They say if this has come to this point, what we have to do is to go to the appropriate authority and to open, and we now open the road and cars will not pass. If you see a lot of
but you did block. Some members blocked the road.
Drivers as a whole, all of us blocked the road.
Okay.
Yes, I would say we blocked the road. So when the army came, they opened the road, and the traffic moved. So that was how the whole thing ended yesterday.
Where else did you take this protest to? Responsible for this mayhem. That's one of the members that's killed you. Where else then?
We went to government house. The state chairman, being Comr Dixon Jeremiah, and
state chairman of what?
Of the Drivers Welfare Club of Nigeria.
Okay.
And the Ishopo chairman called Chifo of the Drivers Welfare Club of Nigeria, and my chairman called Sawoke Vanagon from Rupoku Stroke Greater Unit, where I'm the vice. We team up ourselves and we went to Oga Felix. These are the Oga them for concerning the Wiki Task Force.
Okay.
And they gave a condolence visit, a condolence sorry to we that we should pass to the family of the people that the disease will be taken care of, that they should not cause any violence or any problem anymore from that yesterday. Then from there we now went to the UPTH to see the cops. They said we will not see it. The wife said that we should leave it till today. So reaching today, my chairman and as well has gone there, which I did not join him to go. He told me that he has gone. So that was how they went so far.
Okay, pardon me. The Felix you're referring to, is it Felix in Wadi Bay? I believe he's supposed to be the coordinator of the Rivers State Task Force.
Yes.
So you met with him yesterday?
Yes.
So once again, they simply said sorry, and that's it? No,
that they will visit. What he said, that they've gone and visited the family that yesterday. So I'm not sure of that. I'm sure that everything well. And since they've given the assurance that they are going to see the family of the man that lost his life.
Does that mean everything is well now? Because I heard one of your members from our news saying that you don't want Wiki's task force again. Is that situation the same, or has it mellowed down now because the task force coordinator told you sorry?
Actually, when the man said sorry, we will only go back to tell our people. And if our people resist, then we'll look for a way and come together to make the peace. Because I will not fight against the government saying that this or that, because if I am in the state, I am still part of the government. Commercial drivers, they are still part of the government because they sponsor, like they pay their tax to the government. So what am I trying to say is this.
You also pay your tax to task forces as well. Community task force, union task force, Obiakpo task force.
I pay my tax to the Rivers State government by buying the daily ticket.
I understand that. What I'm saying is you also pay other monies to other persons as well, who God knows what to do with them. Okay, it's all right. That's fine.
Sometimes they will come to me. If I feel like giving them, I'll give them and go my way.
When I say you, I don't mean you as a person. I'm referring to drivers generally. But anyways, so what is it that drivers need to happen going forward? Taxi drivers, bus drivers, keke bus drivers, commercial transporters basically in Rivers State. What is it that you need that will make your job, your work, your hustle a whole lot easier, and you can meet the needs, your needs of your family, the needs of your employers or those who gave you a bus or car to drive on their behalf, and also meet your obligations to the state, to the government by paying your taxes? What do you need to happen for government to put in place?
What I want the government to put in place is this. The Wicked Taskforce should not be disturbing the drivers except they park wrongly. Like, you cannot come and just impound somebody this thing like that and you take the vehicle away. And at the end of the day, the owner of the truck will end up to sack the driver and take his motor and sell the motor. So we don't want any task force to be disturbing the drivers. If any driver should park wrong, since they've provided a place, but what we are suggesting, they should give us a place to park and be free. Like, see what happened now. Every driver is free running on the road. You go to a greeter, they will take money. National Union, they are not supposed to come to the road using bus to be patrolling to hold other people's vehicle. It is wrong by taking tax from the drivers. When after the drivers have finished paying their tax to the government by buying the Rivers State government ticket.
Now, I know that you're all mourning, and your members are mourning the loss of your colleague, and that's a very sad thing. And once again, deep condolences for that. However, speaking of parking and the comportment or conduct of some of your members on the roads, it's very disturbing indeed, I must say, as a road user myself. It's very disturbing, really, what bus drivers, what taxi drivers, what keke do on the roads. Sometimes you literally feel yourself going insane when you encounter them on the roads. What are you doing to address the conduct of your members on the roads also?
Yes, I told them today that they should calm down. Nobody is happy based on what has happened by losing Elder, our fellow driver. So what I told them is that they should leave the protest they want to carry out for today again. They should leave it, since they are looking for way, being the Felix and the Oga Africa. They have said that they will do the normal needs.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the protest.
Okay.
I'm talking about how your members, drivers, conduct themselves on the road generally before this incident.
Okay.
How the drivers would just stop right there, middle of the road, to drop off passengers or pick up along. And it doesn't matter if there are 100 vehicles behind the fellow and they're all blaring their horns, the driver is not concerned. How keke drivers drive recklessly on the roads. How bus drivers just stop traffic anywhere because they want to pick up passengers or drop passengers. Taxi drivers the same as well. Turning at the most awkward and unreasonable places because they want to, So what are you doing to address that? Because citizens are concerned about this also.
We've called the Drivers Welfare Club of Nigeria, being our members. Like me, myself, what am I doing is this. When I see any of our members that drive ruthlessly or park ruthlessly on the road, I will seize the vehicle from the person, from that driver. I will seize it and I will go and park it in the chairman's office. He will go there and take and pay whatever dues he will pay, or will send it to the road safety. That is what we do. So, drivers are not supposed to park ruthlessly on the road to obstruct people that are coming at his back. It is totally wrong. And every driver is supposed to park his vehicle very well, clear it away from the road, whether picking or dropping, clear very well. It is like the one that happened this morning. Someone just at Ruboko Market Junction just stopped suddenly at my front. I was following him at his back. He stopped. Only for me to look at him. I was about even hitting him at his back. He said, sorry, and he left just like that. Then I now overtook him and tell him to clear the motor because he's a member of the DWCN. And I told him, if I see this again, I will strike you off from the road. You will not walk again for 1 week. That is the punishment that we'll give to our people, because our people, we keep lecturing them to be well disciplined on the road.
Oh, you obviously need to do a lot more of that. Well, the line's open right now. Call 070-0923-0923. Any thoughts on the matter being discussed at the moment? What do we do with the task force in Rivers State? And what else can be done to improve the fortunes of commercial transporters in Rivers State as well? Once again, 070-0923-0923. You can join via facebook.com/NigerianForPH, via Twitter @NigerianForPH. Hello, Hart Frank, you're welcome. Please go ahead.
Hello there, good evening.
Go ahead, please.
Yes, my name is Rivers and I'm calling from the FCC, which is to Abuja to be precise. You see the scenario that we find ourselves. I was watching online the protest that erupted yesterday and the dismembering of the anarchy that almost came up as a result of this. Now, you see what the government of the Wike administration has done or is doing to our youth. This, so far, clearly shows that this is the only employment scheme the Rivers State government can offer to our youth.
Obviously, you are called in for the wrong intention, so I'm going to gently let you go. Hello, Hard Factor, welcome. If you have a contribution to what's being discussed right now, go ahead, please. Hello. You're live on radio. You're welcome. You're live on radio. Please go ahead. Hello, Hard Factor, welcome. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, please.
Hello, I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Go ahead, please.
You see this weekly taskforce of the team. It's very bad the way they are treating our youth. It's very bad. It's not good. You see this weekly taskforce, sometimes the way they behave as if I don't just understand sometimes on the way.
Hi, 013, hello.
Hello, Dayo, good evening.
You're welcome, go on.
Yeah, my name is Andy Akbotrive. Dayo, quickly, let me just say, I without any apology, the person there is totally unserious. Totally unserious. The way he's even responding to this. Somebody died, and he's saying they are said we are going to address it. It's totally unserious. And this is why we have this kind of nonsense in our society. The family of the person who they just killed now, so the man is sitting in the studio and saying, we have told them not to do protests. We are going to, since they have said they will take care of. Take care of what now? When I hear this kind of things, I'm irritated, man. It's totally unserious, Dayo. I'm telling you. I don't know how you're able to stand to interview him like that, sir.
No, please watch the language. Please watch the language and respect. Please,
somebody died.
Please respect my guest in the studio. Thank you very much. All right. Do you have any response to some of his words? Well, he did say some unsavory things, but one of the things that he did say, which I think he made a valid point, is he's concerned about your response to this, saying that, task force said they would take care of something, and he's asking, take care of what? The person is dead. The family is without a husband, is without a father, is without a brother, is without an uncle. Is it enough that Felix in Wadi Bay or some other Oga, whoever, said that they would take care of whatever that is that they plan to take care of? Is that enough? Does that satisfy you?
No, that does not satisfy me, actually.
And by you, I mean your association.
My association told me this morning, being the chairman, that because when the drivers, they said they will still continue the protest again today, and the police said that they don't want this protest to go on again today. The appropriate thing, it is a case of a lost life, which nobody is happy about it. Even me, as one of the ESCO, I'm not happy about it. But what am I trying to say is that this will not happen again. I'm only trying to plead for our people that this just happened. Like we keep having cases that one person killed this one person killed the other one. See, almost every year. But please, they should also know that the Drivers Welfare Club of Nigeria is not happy about what has happened, and we are putting a measure over it to make sure that the situation calms down.
All right. Hello, Hard Factor. Welcome. Please go on.
Yes, good evening.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Awadi, Sakon Fernando. I want to contribute on the matter on ground now concerning a staff force of something. On the news, I heard one of the drivers calling for scrapping of the task force, and I really joined that man to call him to scrap the task force. Because I stay at Orumokriko, that's Wike community, and I know some of these boys, they are druggers. They smoke drugs. Some of them are cultists. So how can they send cultists to go and stop people's property? Well, some of these boys, if you see them in our community, they behave anyhow. So one day I found a water line. This is not being stopped.
Hello? Well, good to hear from you there. Hard Factor, welcome. Please go ahead. Go ahead, please.
I'd like to appreciate you for all your efforts. Indeed, it's wonderful. Well, I greet my friend there who is talking with you.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Hello?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So, I feel pained that in this country, people take laws into their hands. Now, the Oga Felix of this world, my friend in the studio, doesn't want to step on their toes because they know him personally. They could deal with him. But if police can be able to rise up to this occasion, to bring justice to bear upon all these criminals who disturb even passengers and people who render services that can help humanity, drivers that are important to us, it would be nice. I'm fed up with an issue in this country where people are trampled upon and the people who sent them, because all those people are agents to Felix them and all of them. I don't know them, but he knows what I'm saying. They should call their boss to order and make that.
Okay, I don't know why we can't hear you clearly again. Sorry about that. So I have to end the conversation. I've got several responses here. I'm sorry I can't take many of them. Maybe one or two messages. At Jeff and Fever at Twitter goes, "Hi there. This young man took me from Igruta and dropped me at Shell Junction on his way to your station. What he told me about the task force is unbearable. I pray we vote in a new governor that will treat citizens and residents with human face policies." Is that true? You dropped somebody at Shell Junction today?
Yes,
okay, anyway,
yes.
Moving on, another quick message. Do I have time for this? Good evening, Dayo and guest. The way Mr. Union Chairman is sounding, it's a matter of time when another incident would happen, not if another incident would happen. He hasn't said any concession they extracted from government, either from Ministry of Transport or Task Force themselves. That's from text. But we have to wrap this up now. Thanks for your time, and I wish you and the members the very best.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
We'll go for a break now. The news update is up at 5 o'clock. Discussions continue after that. Dr. Lloyd joins me. Chairman MOR LGA, please stay with us.
We are the future.
Welcome back. It is Hard Fact on Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt, the number one talk station. I'm Dio. Let's talk. 9 minutes gone past 5 o'clock, and discussions are on right now. You're welcome to join in. Remember, we're live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. That we are. We're also live on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. Do join the conversation.